Okay, Pussynet, new little video. This one is kind of a few things, but mostly will be a test for my new camera. But it's not my new camera, but using it differently. Um, in the past video, I've been having trouble with sounds, and well, it sounds like a kung fu movie. It's all dissociated. So I'm trying a new thing with the camera there. Bought a new computer. So it's a Mac, and so nothing really works with Macs outside Mac. Um, so I thought that it would work better with this, but I'm gonna try it with the camera. So it will be a update of the channel, as well as yeah, a little test for the camera as well and stuff. So update. So I've been received a few books here. I'll show you. For that project that we've been having. It's really fun. First of all, I want to welcome all the new subscribers. There's not that many, but at least you kept me going, because it's one thing I found interesting when I started that project of the self-reliance medicine. There's a lot of people wanted that. Like, I mean, there's courses on this when there's self-reliance expo, everybody's going on and stuff. So I'm like, good, there'll be a lot of interested people for it. And interesting enough is we're getting a few people in, and it's quite interesting. Like I was saying in the previous video, I got blocked from some people's channels because I was giving response on some of the things that I disagree with on the medical reason that they were on there. And it's quite interesting because more I read, and I'll show you a few of the books I've been reading lately, and more I find that the videos out there are just like, how can I put that? It's just like trying to do what we normally do in condition that we be normally presented, meaning that we're saying, oh well, if whatever things collapse or whatever, you're on your own, well, here's what you should do, and learn how to become a nurse, and learn how to become a doctor, and learn how to become this. And wilderness medicine is not that won't help you much in that stuff and everything. But interesting enough is I find in those channels they never talk about improvisation, they never talk about sterilization of instrument, never talks about well, like we were talking about, like the ethics of stuff like this, and all things that will occur and things will happen no matter how hard did you want to believe them or not. And you sit down and you do a scenario just in your head, you'll see that this will happen. It's the course. Like, disease won't change because there's government or no government, or there's economy or no economy. Appendicitis is appendicitis. How you deal with it depends on the resource that you have. COPD, so chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, is the same thing. Will it happen, that it happens or not. So anyway, I've been reading a few books and a lot of ideas coming and stuff and everything. I would almost do like a video a day if I wouldn't stop. But I want to show you a few of the books that I've been reading, and awesome books. Like, they're not that expensive. Like, this one was $35 here in Canada, so probably in the States would be even cheaper. But it's called Medicine for Mountaineering, and no matter what people say that outdoors medicine, wilderness medicine cannot really help you, it's quite interesting because there's another book that I bought, but I won't really talk. Maybe I'll do a read, but I was very disappointed about. It was about supposed to be about collapse. Well, they called about collapse medicine, but in his chapters, and in one of his chapter at the end, he talks about how to sterilize instrument. Well, in the book that I read, I read to tell the truth, I almost went to the half of it because there was a lot of inaccuracy in it and stuff like this. So it's not very well good stuff and everything. But the therapeutic procedure, and you'll see, like, they show you how to There's an image, and they show you how to start. And right over here, there's a chapter on instrument sterilization, which was funny because in the other book I never found that. And so in the wilderness medicine book, they mention about how to sterilize instrument when the other one was not. It's more complete and everything. It was actually the same price that I paid than the other book that I bought. The other one, this one is a must, and I'll be talking about it a little bit more. It's becoming almost my MacGyver Bible, if you want to talk about it. If you're a MacGyver and like stuff in the medical field, this guy is just amazing. I read the book in about this much. I read about 90%, 95% of the book in 2 days. This is how much interesting this is. There is tons of stuff, and obviously we'll go back into it and stuff, but it is just amazing, the ideas. Like, for example, just opening the box like this is how to do like samples of flash from floodlight bubbles to, for example, do exams and DI and things like that. So this one is right over there. How to improvise a balance, how to warm up fluids, things. So really, really interesting. What the guy did is review 100 years of medical literature. So all these things that he's done, either he tried them himself or know that people that tried them for themselves, and he goes into all disaster and everything. Very awesome book, and it was only $50. And actually, I'll put the link down. As that's how much of a good book it was. The other one is Nursing Disaster. I've been reading about so that I can grasp a little bit more knowledge and everything. I bought it used, so it's already like marked blues and stuff. But I may put this as a contest. So a lot of the books that I'm buying right now are just for knowledge to supplement some of the stuff I'm saying on the so that's why when they do like a algorithm and everything, it's not just my opinion. A lot of times it's things I read stuff. Obviously they're my opinion of what I read, but they come from the knowledge of what I'm reading. And I truly want to, that's a little bit like, that's the update that I want to kind of see, is that I'm serious about that project. It's truly a project and everything. And so that's why I'm reading all those books. The other one too, Fundamental of Nursing. No, I'm not reading this. But one of the reasons I bought it is that, first of all, it was cheap because it was a used book. And the second of all is that we're going to be talking a little bit more, especially in longer reason of doing stuff, on how to do procedure for nursing. That nursing will become a very important part of your medical preparation for self-reliance medicine. And the reason why is that a lot of the care in the past, and actually it comes with a CD as well, and a lot of it in the past was pretty much like just nursing. Before that there was antibiotics and stuff. There's not much that we could do medically because we didn't understand most of the stuff. So basically it came to almost like nursing care. So turning patient wound cares and turning patient appropriately and putting them in the hospital and hoping for the best. As medication got better and technology got better, medicine got even more advanced, and we're able to do a little bit more stuff like this. So this book is just like to review a few of the concepts. Obviously, nursing school has been far, and working in the emergency department, it's longer that I don't do that stuff very often. So that's why I bought this book. And this book, by the way, will be as a price at one point in the self-reliance project. So yeah, so basically all it looks pretty much almost brand new. Just as you can see, even the CD was not even, like the envelope is not even open. So this will become price and stuff. So it's not a book review that I was doing, but I wanted to show you what I'm reading about. A little bit of update the channel as well, is that there's been a few changes in my career path. So I changed a few jobs and stuff, which will allow me to have more time. Well, kind of more time, because I'll be less traveling, because I used to travel once a month. outside the not outside the country, but in the province, and it was taking a lot of my time and stuff. So I'll have more time to go outside. And one thing that I can't wait to try, and this is from my little friend Gavko. Bought one of his knife, just awesome little knife. Looks like an awesome little choppers and stuff. I cannot wait to try this. And so basically now, every 2 weeks, I will be trying to do a trip outside. And actually, you can see there's pretty projects and stuff. I was able to go and find a map. There we go. And the green over here is what we call Crownland. In the previous video, I mentioned that it's very hard here to find place to practice personal space because everything is either provincial parks or national parks and everything. But I was able to find a place not that far from here, about an hour of driving, that those places right over there. So as you can see from the whole region there, only that green place, so only that green space right there is Crownland. And actually even in there, that little part here is not Crownland, it's a park. So right over here. So basically I'll be trying to go around there, play a little bit, and apply some stuff. So I'm bringing you with my little camera, and hopefully we'll have fun and stuff. That will become my carry on it, so I have to make like a little system now to carry it. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to carry it because it's for me it's a big blade. I'm not used to that kind of blades there. But when I saw Gavko making those, I'm like, just amazing. And in the hand there, they just feel like amazing, and the balance of that stuff is just amazing as well. He sent me those little fire starters there. We cannot find them in Canada, so he was able to send me some of those things. So cannot wait to try them out. And like I said, a little bit of a career change. Now I'm still in nursing. It's just that I changed jobs, and will be less traveling and stuff. So I'll have more time to do videos and stuff like this. So I'll be applying new things. But that project's now self-reliance medicine and disaster medicine is really fun. I'm having a ton of ideas. After I read this book, it really gave me more options of things that I could do and things like that. And so after I read all of this, that will be the project, is to bring it back and stuff like this. Hopefully we'll be able to help a few people. I know there's some people have been getting some personal message that are nice, like asking me videos or things like that. So on special stuff like bandage and things like that. So and I tried to respond on all those, and some of those will have to wait because it's part of like the projects that I want to go step by step. Don't want to jump too much from one step. I want to kind of have a progression to it, because actually as I go from one step to another, because again it's kind of the adventure as well that you're following me through, I'm learning new stuff as well with it. So because I'm asking myself some question, and then I go and search either the research like in the books and stuff like this that I read. And this is part of the books that I'm reading. I have some more coming, and as well as I got some course that I'm going to be signing up for pretty soon online. So truly serious about that project, and really psyched about it because it's really interesting professionally and everything. I'm really learning a lot and stuff. So so that was a little bit the update. Hopefully you enjoyed, and that you enjoy the self-reliance medicine stuff, and hopefully will be more people that join now and enjoy it as much as we do all. So talk to you soon.